According to Data and Marketing Association, email's return on investment has shot up from £32 to £42 in 2019. Hello everyone, I'm Shubhamjeet Kumar. I'm an affiliate marketer and coach. I'm the founder of shubhamjeetkumar.com where I post content related to affiliate marketing. And in this video, I will demonstrate a popular email marketing tool, Moosend. My goal is to publish videos in an easy to understand language so anyone who watches them understands the content and information that I share easily and clearly. This video has been divided into 4 segments. In the first segment, I will share a few statistics about email marketing to convince you of the potential of this gold mine of marketing. In the second segment, I will give a brief introduction to Moosend. In the third segment of this video, I will demonstrate the steps for setting up Moosend for your email marketing campaigns. And in the final segment, I will share the pros and cons of Moosend. So let's get to it. This is the first segment, and in this segment, I will share a few statistics about email marketing so you will get an idea about its potential. Number 1. According to Statista, the global email marketing market was valued at 7.5 billion in 2020 and it is projected to increase to 17.9 billion by 2027. So we are going to see a boom of email marketing in the next 5 years or so. Number 2. According to Litmus, 4 out of every 5 marketers said they'd rather give up on social media than email marketing. This means that 80% of marketers are turning their heads to email marketing and giving up social media altogether. Number 3. According to Statista, the number of active email accounts surpassed 5.6 billion in 2019. About 71% of the world's population uses emails. Hence, your chances of reaching a wider audience directly increase. Okay? I hope the statistics are enough to suggest you about the potential of email marketing. Now let's move to the second segment of this video, Moosend. In this segment, I will introduce Moosend for a couple of minutes. Alright? So, Moosend is an email service provider or ESP. In simple words, Moosend is an email marketing platform that lets you send emails to your audience, schedule campaigns to promote your products and services, trigger automation to scale your revenue, and so on. Moosend was founded in 2011 by Yanis Saras and Panos Melissaropoulos. Thanks to Moosend, you can also send personalized emails to your audience. For example, if someone has shown interest in product A, you can send them emails regarding product A only. Alright? Moosend is so powerful that it is trusted by agencies such as Ogilvy, publishers such as Vogue, yummy brands like Domino's, and non-profits like TEDx and Worldwide Fund for Nature. So that was a brief introduction to Moosend and the brands that support the email marketing platform. That's about the second segment of this video. Now I will open my browser and hide myself to demonstrate how you can set up your email marketing campaigns with Moosend. Okay?
Okay. If you want to follow along, you can. To open Moosend, type moosend.com in your browser. I've placed the link in the description box below. You can click it and get started. Okay. So this is the landing page of Moosend. If you want to know more about the platform, you can click product and explore the various features they provide. Okay. Secondly, if you are new to email marketing and want to learn about it, you can click learn and explore the marketing blog. You can also watch the training videos inside Academy. And if you have doubts and queries, you can go through their FAQs inside help. Okay. Now, if you want to register for their 30-day free trial, you can enter your email here and click start for free today. Alright. Now, as I said, as you can see, Moosend is supported by Vogue, Ogilvy, TEDx, Dixon's, and so on. Alright. So you do understand that a platform has the power to boost your email marketing efforts, isn't it? Now let's look at the various pricing plans offered by Moosend. So I'll click pricing. Moosend provides 3 plans: free trial, pro and enterprise. The first plan is the free trial of 30 days. In this plan, you will get access to all the pro features for 30 days. Then, you do not need to enter your credit card or debit card information to access the features in the free trial. Okay? You can send unlimited emails and create automation sequences or automation workflows based on user interaction. Okay? Finally, you can create one landing page and one lead form. Alright? However, in the free trial, you will not have access to the SMTP server. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP server is essentially an application that sends and receives emails. The major task of an SMTP server is to act as a relay for outgoing emails between an email sender and an email receiver. It is important to note that SMTP server is not actually a server but just an application that enables the sending and receiving of emails. Okay? Think of SMTP like a postman. The postman receives mails and sends them to their destinations. Similarly, SMTP picks up an email, identifies the sender and sends it to the recipient. Okay? So, in the free trial, you will not have access to SMTP. Now, the second plan is the Pro plan. You can either pay for it monthly, which will cost you $9, or you can pay annually, which will cost you $7 per month. Okay? Please note that the Pro plan will vary based on the number of subscribers that you have. If you have less than 500 subscribers, Moosend will cost you $7 per month if you pay annually, or it will cost you $9 per month if you pay monthly. Okay? If you have between 501 and 1000 subscribers, you will need to pay $16 for monthly plan or $13 for an annual plan. Okay? You can explore all the plans based on your subscribers by visiting this page. Okay? If you buy the Pro plan, and I recommend you do, you can send unlimited emails, you can create unlimited automation workflows, you can create unlimited landing pages and forms, and you will get access to the SMTP server to make your lives easier. However, you will not get a dedicated account manager. Okay? The third plan is the enterprise plan. If you want to go for the enterprise plan, click custom plan and you will be directed to this page where you will need to enter your details and the number of subscribers. So the sales team will contact you and then you can negotiate how much you will pay for them each month or each year. Okay? In the enterprise plan, you will get access to all the pro features. Additionally, you will get your account manager, you will get the priority support, you will get SSO and SAML, which means that you can use one ID to log into every Moosend account. Okay? If you want to know more about SSO and SAML, you can click the links below this video. Okay? And in the enterprise plan, you will be allocated a dedicated IP address. IP stands for Internet Protocol, and having a dedicated IP means that the address will be allocated only and only to your company. Okay? I've placed a link below this video that explains the concept of a dedicated IP address. Alright? So those were the 3 pricing plans offered by Moosend. If you want to do an in-depth research, you can scroll down the page for a comparison of all the features available in each plan. Okay? I'm using the Pro plan for my business and I would recommend you to go for it. The Pro plan does the work seamlessly, and if you are a huge corporation, you could opt for the enterprise plan. Okay? Now, I will log into my account and walk you through all the features provided by Moosend. Okay? To log in, I will click login. I will enter my email, which is hello@shubhamjeetkumar.com, and I will enter my password. And click login. Okay, so this is the landing screen of Moosend. Once you log in, you will see the last campaign activity. You will see the number of recipients the email was sent to, the number of clicks your email campaign received, the percentage of opens and unsubscribes. You'll also see a summary of your email marketing campaign for the last 30 days in terms of campaign sent, subscribers, automation, leads, and so on. You can also see the campaign performance, the top links, the top campaigns by open rates, and the top email lists. Okay. Now I will start by creating campaigns. To create a campaign, hover over campaigns and click regular. Here you will find two campaign options, regular and RSS and repeatable. Regular is a regular campaign that you send to achieve a specific business goal. Okay. RSS is a campaign that is sent every time you post a new blog on your website. Okay. I will start with a regular campaign. So I'll click regular. Okay, I've already created a regular campaign. So I'll start with the beginning to show how it is done. I'll click regular. I want it to be an HTML campaign. So my campaign name will be, let's say, test 1. Subject line will be welcome to my world, and I'll add a recipient name, account recipient name, and then I will add a smiley emoji. Let me find, yes, I can use this. Okay, preview text will be welcome to my world. Okay, a preview text is something that you see here. This is the preview text. What was the new England Patriots, whatever. This is the preview text. From name will be my name. Reply to will be my name. Confirmation. When a campaign is sent, you will get a confirmation regarding its delivery. Okay. If you want, you can track your campaign with Google Analytics. I will enable it. Track your campaign revenue. If you are promoting products inside your emails, turn it on. All right. Everything looks fine, so I will click next. Now I will choose an email list. For the purpose of demonstration, I will use this test list. Okay. After selecting the list, I will scroll down and click next. Design. Okay. Now to create your own customized design, scroll down and click start designing. All right. Or you can import from a campaign template. All right. I will start from scratch so you will get an idea of how it's done. All right. So I'll expand custom design template and click start designing. Oh, come on. Okay, this is a disadvantage of Moosend. It lags a lot. So I'll have to refresh my page to see if it has loaded. You will face the same. Moosend really lags a lot. Okay, I've already created a few templates, but for the purpose of demonstration, I will start from scratch. So I'll click create from scratch. Now I want my email to have 3 sections. The first section will contain my logo. So I will drag and drop this full width container into this section. Okay, now to add my logo, I'll click plus and add an image. Double click here or drag and drop your image. Okay, to add an image, I'll double click here and I'll add this recent file. If you are new and you do not have images, you can click local files and choose a local file. Okay, I already have uploaded, so I'll click recent images and select my logo. Alright, my logo has been added. I'll just resize it. Okay, this looks fine. I'll align the image to center. Alright, and I will color this section. Okay, instead of transparent background color, I'll change it to my brand color. Okay, looks fine. Now you see no option of adding any element. So I'll turn this on helper grid, and now I'll click add element. I will insert text. I'll click text, single click here, and you're good to go. I've already added a custom font, but I cannot see it. This is the second disadvantage of Moosend. I've added custom font, but it is not showing up here. To overcome this, you can go to the bottom left of your screen and click add custom font. I will type the name here, Varela Round. I'll click options and I'll add the regular font. Okay, the font was added successfully. So I'll now change my font to the custom font. Okay, it is not showing up. This is really a serious disadvantage of Moosend. Although I've added the custom font, I'm unable to see. So let me just try typing it here. Okay. And I'll add recipient name. So click personalize and click recipient name. Okay. Welcome to my world. It's an honor to have you on board. Yes. In fact, I'll add element and add a section. In fact, I'll add a structure. Structure will be this. So I'll add an image, and in the second column I'll add text. In this column I'll add my image. So I'll double click here, and in the recent images I'll select this passport size image. I'll make it shorter and align it center. I'll make it a bit bigger. Okay. I'll add my text. Here's Shubhamjeet Kumar, affiliate marketer and coach, and I'll add my email. Hello at shubhamjeetkumar.com. I'll select the text and I'll make it a link. So to make a link, select the text that you want to make a link and click this icon here which says link. And I'll select the link type as email, and email address will be hello at shubhamjeetkumar.com. Okay, and I'll click OK. So, okay, it has been changed to an email link, right? Now I'll try changing the font. Yeah, finally Varela Round is showing up. So this is the disadvantage. Although I've added custom font already, it takes time to show up. Okay, it's done, and the size will be 16, or in fact I'll make it 14. Similarly, I'll change this font here to Varela Round. Okay, it is not showing up here, but I've added, it is not showing up. Alright, I'll change the size to 16 and I'll resize the image so it fits with the text. Done. Okay, now let's see how the email looks. Click preview. Okay, this is how it looks. And I'd like to add one thing. Whenever you send an email campaign, always have an unsubscription link. It is recommended by General Data Protection Regulations. Okay, I'll place the link to GDPR so you can explore it, right? So I'll insert text, and here I will write, if you do not want to hear from me, you may unsubscribe. Sorry, you may unsubscribe. I'll select this text, and to add an unsubscription link, again click this link icon, and the link type will be URL, protocol is alright, and inside personalization tags select unsubscribe link. Okay, and click OK. Alright, this has been selected. Now I'll try and change the font to Varela Round. Okay, it is here. I'll change this size to 12 and I'll align the text center. Now let's see how this email looks. I'll click preview. Okay, looks fine, isn't it? I'll try one more time, one final time to change the text. Okay, I can see URL around finally. Now click preview. Okay, this is how your email will look on desktops. This is how it will look on tabs, and this is how your email will look on mobile phones, right? Looks clean to me. If you want, you can send a test. So let's see how it looks. I'll send a text to my sample email ID and I'll click send text. Are you sure you want to send text? Yes, and do not show this again. Test send. Alright, now I will check if I've received the email. Okay, as you can see, I've received an email from Shubhamjeet Kumar. Welcome to my world, and this is how the email looks. I'm happy with this, so I'll go back to Moosend. I'm happy with this, so I'll click update campaign and continue, and I'll click OK. Okay, after designing the email campaign, you will be asked when you want to send this campaign. You can either send the campaign right now or you can schedule it for some other time. Okay, for example, I will schedule it to 18th because 18th is Holi and I want to send this email at 10 a.m. on March 18th. So I'll click OK. The time zone will be Chennai, Calcutta, Mumbai, New Delhi. Alright. Resend to non-openers. Yes, I want to resend. Okay. If you send an email campaign and your audience does not open it, you can resend them. Alright. If they do not resend it, Moosend has the power to recognize if they're not emailed, if they have not opened it. So you can send them after 1 hour. I'll send it after 3 hours. Alright. And my subject line will be Happy Holi, and the from name will be shubhamjeetkumar.com. So I'm happy, so I'll click next. And okay, I've designed it. My from name is Shubhamjeet. Okay, campaign and subject line are fine. Email list, test list. Campaign format is HTML. Will be delivered on 18/13. Alright. Resend has been scheduled. Alright. And when the campaign has been delivered, a confirmation email will be sent to hello@shubhamjeetkumar.com. Fine. So I'll schedule it. Done. My campaign has been scheduled. Now you can follow the same steps to schedule an RSS and repeatable campaign. Alright. Now I will go to growth tools and show how you can create a landing page and subscription form. Alright. To create a landing page, I'll hover over growth tools and click landing pages. To create a landing page, I'll click new and select landing page. The page name will be test page. Please note that this name will be visible only to you and none of your visitors will see it. Okay. Page title will be Happy Holi, right? And meta description, here is your Holi bonus, and I'll add a heart. Okay, so if you're not sure what a page title is, the thing that you see, the text that you see highlighted in purple, maybe this is the page title. Meta description is the smaller text that you see here. Alright, and fave icon will be the icon that you usually see here. Alright, so I'll upload a fave icon. I'll go to my logos. I'll select this site icon. Alright, now I'll click next. Okay, now you see a blank page here. I'll scroll down and click start design. Okay, I hope Moosend you are watching. Your platform lags. I'll have to refresh again. It is still loading. Okay, it has loaded finally. You can start from scratch or you can use any of these templates. I've already created an email from scratch, so in this segment I'll show how you can use the already created templates, the built-in templates, to create your landing page. Okay, so let me scroll down. So maybe I'll select this. There's a surprise coming soon. I'll preview template first. Okay, looks alright, looks minimal, so I'll click use template. Alright, so now if you want you can change this background image. Alright, so to change, click this settings icon and let me see. Okay, you can click image picker, and for demonstration I will use this image. Click select and the image has been updated. Alright, I'll select this and select my logo. It looks huge, so I'll click it and resize it. In fact, I want the background to match with the logo background, so I'll double tap and let me see the background settings. In fact, I'll select this settings icon and I'll click remove image. Okay, now I want the background color to match with my brand color. I'll change it to my brand color and there it is. And now I'll change the font from railway to okay, I think I'll have to add Varela around once again. I'll click custom fonts, add custom fonts and type Varela around. Click options, regular, add font. The font was added, but let's see how long it takes to reflect here. I'll again select the text and change it. Finally, Varela around is here. I'll change it to your holy bonus is coming soon. Stay tuned to find out. And I'll change the timer text to 18th March and time will be 10 m. Font settings, I'll change the font to, let's see if I can find Varela around here. Yes, Varela around is here. Font size 70, label font will be 15. Label color looks fine, time color looks fine. Box settings, border width 2, okay, box radius 10, fine. Box color transparent, okay, border color looks fine, padding 10, alright. Now I'll change this, padding 10, okay. Form width is 50, okay, inline center. Okay. Now instead of last name, I want to add a first name field. So I'll click this box, I'll scroll down and I'll click edit custom field. Okay, the name is disabled, I'll enable it. However, if you want to create a custom field, click create custom field, add your field and it will reflect in the form. Okay, now I want name to go over email and last name. In fact, I'll remove last name. Okay, it is compulsory. So I'll drag it over email and this will be first name, placeholder will be first name, last name, email. Okay, and I'll make the first name compulsory. Close. Done. Now I'll change the width, form width from 50 to 75 or maybe 80. Sorry, 80. Yep, pretty much about it. Does the work. I'm happy. If you want, you can make more changes. And now when people submit the form, what do you want to display? Do you want to display a success message? So by success message I mean if you submit the form. In fact, I'll just preview it and show. If you select form submission action as a success message, and I'll type my name here and click submit, you will see a success message here. About now, you will see a success message. Okay, let me go back to edit mode. Click the form, display. Okay, preview message. All right, so I'll click preview. Once you submit the form, okay, I'm unable to see the success message, but if you fill the form, you will see a message like this: success, you have been added to the list. If you do not want to add people to the list, in fact, I'll explain it when I cover the form section. Okay, so this is about the landing page. If you want, you can add more elements. All right, but for now, this is pretty much about it. I want to preview it, how it will look on different devices. Okay, this is how your page will look on desktop, on tablet, and this is how your page will look on mobile phone. Right, again, as I said, the content will be reset. This is another drawback of Moosend. Although I've added a background here, if you change device, it gets reset. Right, so click back to edit mode, mobile landing page, and change the, I'll remove this image, and yep, this is about it. Click preview again, tablet, and mode finally. So this is a drawback of Moosend. When you create something and click preview, it gets reset to its original content. Okay, so make sure when you use Moosend, you will encounter this. So please be patient, and yes, you'll have to do extra work. So I'm happy with the page, and I'll click proceed to next step. Please confirm your current design will be auto saved and the landing page contents will be updated. Are you ready? I am ready. Alright, we have designed the landing page, and if you want to share the page on social media, the headline will be your holy bonus. Here is something for you to make your holy more colorful. Image load. I'll let me see what image I have. Images. Okay, I'll use this. For example, I'll use this. You can follow the same steps for Twitter. Okay, so once you're happy, click next. Okay, now we come to the track your conversions section. Track conversions when someone submits a form. Yes. Track with Google Analytics. If you want to track the form submissions or landing page visits in Google Analytics, you can enable it and enter your property ID here. Okay, I do not want this, so I'll disable it. You can also add a Facebook pixel. I will link below this video what a Facebook pixel is and how it works. Okay, I do not want this, so I'll keep it as no. I want cookie consent, yes, so I'll keep it as yes, and I'll click next. Okay, now we come to choose publishing method. You can either publish your page on Moosend or you can embed your page on WordPress. Okay, to embed your page on WordPress, click setup and install the Moosend plugin. Okay, however, I want my page to be published on Moosend, so I'll change this to holy bonus and I'll copy URL. Copy URL for now and click next. Okay, so here's the summary. We have enabled tracking, we have published the page, and this is how our page looks. So I'll click publish. Okay, our page has been published, and now I'll open the page in a new tab. Great. This is how the page looks in Moosend. Alright, this is how in fact the page looks that you created in Moosend. Okay, we'll go back to Moosend, and now I'll show and demonstrate the steps of how you can create a subscription form. Okay, in fact, before creating a subscription form, I'll suggest you create an email list. Because why email list first? Because the flow is you create an email list, and while creating the form, you will be asked to add people into a specific email list. Okay, so I'll create an email list first. I'll create a new email list and name it as holy list. Okay, click create. Currently we do not have any members, but after some time you will see how we can add members. Right, now I'll click growth tools and create a subscription form. To create a subscription form, hover over growth tools and click subscription form. I've already created a few, but for this demonstration I will start from scratch. So I'll hover over new and click subscription form. I want a simple inline form. Okay, now first I'll explain the type of forms. A pop-up form is when you click on a button, a form will pop up on the screen. An inline form is one that you see here. It is embedded within the page. A floating bar is one where you will see a form here. Alright. A floating bar again is something that you will see the form hovering over here. Alright. Floating box is a form that appears from the top right, from the bottom right of your screen and covers the screen. And full screen form is, as the name suggests, it will cover the entire screen. Okay, I'll create an inline form, so I'll click create under inline form. The form name will be holy form. I'll click next, and now I will design the form from scratch. So I'll click start designing. Okay, so this is how the subscription form page looks like. I've already created a few, and these are the templates provided by Moosend. Alright, a disadvantage of Moosend is that you will have to start from a template. You cannot start from scratch. Okay, so to start using a template, I'll select maybe Billie Jean and click use template. Okay, so this is how the subscription form looks like. I'll change this heading to your holy bonus, simple. I'll change the subheading to here is something to make your holy more colorful. So another disadvantage of Moosend is it only provides the email input form by default. To insert the name field, you'll have to click this box. You'll have to click the email input field. In the left hand column, scroll down and click edit custom fields. So now I'll need to enable name, and I'll drag and drop the name over email, and this will be first name. Okay, so we have the two fields, and I'll click this asterisk icon to make it compulsory or required. Okay, now I want to add the last name field. To add it, click create custom field. Name will be last name. Data type will be text, and it is required. So I'll check the required checkbox and click create. Okay, now after the last name field has been created, I'll drag and drop it over email and click close. Okay, I cannot see the placeholder here, so I'll click edit custom fields, and the placeholder will be last name. I'll click close. Okay, so this is how the form looks like. Now I want to change the rounded corners. I'll click the form, and field radius will be, I'll change it to 5. Okay, border width, I do not want a border, so I'll change it to 0. Field spacing will be maybe 7, in fact 6. Field font will be my brand font URL around. Okay, it's not added here. I'll have to add another font. I have to add a custom font. Okay, URL around is not available. Maybe I'll find it here. Okay, as I said before, another disadvantage, or in fact one of the disadvantages of using Moosend is the custom fonts disappear just like that. I'll have to resort to Arial. Font size will be 14 is fine. Okay, I want it to be normal. Hide label. Okay, I want to hide the label. Label position is okay. Anyway, I've hidden the label, so it does not matter. Okay, we have not enabled the label, so this does not matter. I'll hide it. Placeholder styles, font 14. Let me try and change the font. No, URL around is still unavailable. Anyway, now I want to change the rounded corners of the button, so I'll click the button and change it to give me my bonus. I'll change the font from Ubuntu to Arial and the font size will be 16. I want to change the rounded corners as well. Corner radius will be 5. Done. Now I want to change the form background to match the landing page. So I'll click this empty box here. In fact, I'll click the settings icon here. I'll change the row color to my brand color. Okay, here it is. And I'll change the button color now. It does not look good. Button color, I'll change the button color to maybe a lighter shade of blue. Okay, looks fine. So now I'll preview the form. Okay, this is how the form looks. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'll click back to edit mode. And now, as I said, I requested you to create an email list first, because while creating the form, we'll need to mention which email list to add the subscribers to. Okay, so click the button again and select mailing list from these lists to the holy list. Okay, and this is the success message. So I'm happy with it. I'll preview the form. Looks good, and I'll click proceed to next step. Okay, so this is the form code. Click copy. If you want, you can add the conditions on where you want to show and hide the form. So I'll keep it blank. However, if you want to add rule, click add rule. And for example, I have my website at shubhamjeetkumar.com. I do not want to show the form on URL path contains courses. I do not want to show this form on my courses page. Okay, so I'll click add rule to show the form. In fact, I'm sorry, I'll delete this. Conditional rules for hiding the form. Any of the conditions apply. Click add rule. URL path, instead of is, I'll change it to contains courses, and I'll click add rule. Okay, by this I mean I do not want to show the form on my courses page. Okay, so I'll click next. Now publish on your site. Yes, publish automatically to the following website. I'll enable this, and my connected website is shubhamjeetkumar.com. Or in fact, I'll use this page, holy bonus. So I'll click holy bonus and I'll click next. Okay, visibility conditions have been set. Form will be published to my page. Okay, I'll click publish and this is the form preview. Okay, now I'll go to the landing page that we created. I'll hover over growth tools and click landing pages. I'll click the test page that I created. I'll click design. I'll scroll down to where it says go to editor. And instead of the already provided form, I'll delete it first and also delete the form. I'll enable the helper grid and I'll add element. I want to write HTML code, so I'll click HTML, click here to insert your HTML, I'll click and I'll paste the form that I created. Now I'll drag it, click this plus icon here and drag it over the social icon. Now let's click preview. Okay, it is not available. Let's click proceed to next step. Maybe it will available after, maybe it will appear after we have published the page. Now let's try refreshing the page. Yes, finally our form is here. In fact, there are two forms. I'll go back and delete. Hold on. I'll click test page. Go to design and click go to editor. Moosend is really funny. You cannot see the page in the preview mode, but you can see after the page has went live. This is really funny. Now let's proceed and see what we see after publishing the page once again. Click next, click next, click next, publish, save and exit. And now I'll refresh this page. Okay, I still see two forms, but you see that we have published the form now. Let's try and fill up this form. Give me my bonus. Okay, you have been added to the list. Alright, now let's see and find out if you have been added to the list. Audience email list. Now I'll click this list and see if the member has been added. Yes, intro word, the email address that I entered has been added. Now the first element gets a check. The first task was to add people into the email list, so that gets a check. Now we want to trigger an automation when user submits a form. Now I want to walk you through the reports provided by Moosend. You can either find campaign reports or custom reports. Please note that custom reports are available only in the enterprise plan, and if you have a pro plan or a free trial, you will not be able to create your custom report. Okay, so click campaign reports, and this is how each campaign of mine has done until now. The automation campaign that was delivered on 25 October was opened 100% and it has got no clicks. Ouch. Okay, now let's go to automation. We'll create a new automation workflow. I'll click new, and you can either create automation from recipe. A recipe is the default automation sequences that Moosend has already provided you with the pro or the free plan. Okay. However, I'll create a custom automation. My trigger will be, I want to trigger automation every time people are added to the holy list. Okay. and you will find plenty of options here. When someone opens any campaign, someone opens a specific campaign, when someone clicks on any link. However, I want to add people when they subscribe to the holy list. I'll scroll down and I'll find, yes, when someone subscribes to a specific list, I'll click this and my list will be the holy list that I created. Click save. Okay, so whenever someone subscribes to the holy list, I want to send them an automation immediately. I'll click actions and send email campaign. Subject line will be happy holy, and I'll add their name. So let me select rich text editor. Alright, another disadvantage of Moosend is if you automate an email campaign, you'll need to code everything by yourself. For example, in fact, by coding, I mean you'll need to use the short code for recipient name by yourself. There is no option of personalization over here. Okay, so I've added the recipient name. From name will be Shubhamjeet Kumar. I want unlimited emails every day, so I'll click unlimited, and now I'll click the campaign editor. You can either go to editor and create. You can either go to the editor and create from scratch, or you can use a readily created campaign. I'll click user ready campaign, and my campaign will be test one that I created a couple of minutes ago. I'll click import. Okay, so this is the content that I'll see. Now click save. However, if you do not have a campaign created already, you can go to editor and set it up. Okay, click save. Okay, so when someone subscribes to the holy list, they will get this email. Now I want to throw light on another drawback of Moosend. If you scroll, the page either zooms in or zooms out. I've reached out to their support team regarding this, and this bug has not been fixed yet. Secondly, if you click this plus icon and try dragging it, if you click this and try dragging it, you will see that the page does not really scroll down. It is stuck to where it is. Okay, now when people have subscribed to the holy list, they'll get this email campaign saying happy holy and the text that I set up. Now I'll click plus. I want to wait for a specific interval. I'll wait for 1 minute. Okay, how big brands do it is they'll add you to an email list. They'll send an email, a welcome email immediately. They'll wait for 24 hours or 48 hours, and then they'll send the second email, and so on. Okay, for demonstration, I'll send it after 1 minute, but ideally you should send after 1 day. Okay, I send it after 1 minute only for demonstration, right? Or you can specify a particular date. Okay, alright, so click save. But I'll click wait for some time. After 1 minute, click save, and if I scroll, the page zooms in or zooms out. So this is really a headache. Moosend, you really need to work on this. When someone scrolls in or scrolls out, you should actually scroll the page up and down, not zoom in or zoom out. So I'm really sorry, but you'll need to add that feature. So after waiting for 1 minute or 1 day, I'll send another email campaign. This time I'll start from scratch, so you'll get an idea. Alright, click send email campaign. Subject line will be how can we help you? Select from name will be Shubhamjeet Kumar. I'll select campaign editor and I'll start from scratch, so I'll click go to editor. Now I'll go to template library and select this one, simple email template. Click OK. Okay, I've already covered the steps of how you can create a campaign from scratch. If you want, you can go back to the video. I'll place the timeline below this video. All right. Okay. Now, after you have created a campaign and you want to save it, you can go here to the top left of your screen and click Save Template to be used in the future. Okay. Name the template and save it. All right. This is a sample email campaign that I've created. Okay, so I'll click update campaign and continue. Okay, I've created this only for demonstration, but if you're working on your email marketing campaigns, you should create your content. All right. Okay, so this is the content that will be shown. It is loading. Okay, this is the campaign content that will be sent to people. I want to send unlimited emails per day, so I'll click unlimited and click save. Okay, so this is the sample email automation workflow. You can extend it to however long you want. Okay, so as you can see that automation is inactive. I'll first rename it. I'll click edit to rename, and this campaign will be holy, and I'll click save. I'll make it active by enabling this toggle button. Now I'll exit, and let's try if the holy automation works as we expected. Now I'll go to audience, click email lists. I'll click the holy list, and I'll first delete myself from the list. Please remember that if a person is already present in the email list, automation will not work for them. Why? Because they've already subscribed to the email list before the automation was created. So the flow is create an email list. You please write it down. Create an email list, create the email form, create the lead form, then create the automation. Okay, so the flow is email list, form and automation. List, form, automation, LFA. Email list, lead form, automation. Okay, so I'll delete the already existing subscriber and I'll delete it. Okay, now let's see how the automation flows. So I'll go back to the page, I'll refresh it. Okay, I'll enter my first name, last name and email and click give me my bonus. Okay, subscriber has been added to the list. Now I'll go back to Moosend and check if the subscriber has been added to the holy list. Okay, I'll go back, I'll refresh this page. And yes, I've been added to the list. I'll click automation and see how it has flowed until now. I'll click holy. Okay, I've subscribed to the holy list, so now I'll get happy holy email. So let me go to my Gmail account and see if I've got that email. Okay, so here it is. Hi Shubhamjeet, welcome to my world. So this that I used here, recipient name, will be replaced by the first name that I entered here. Okay, now you see this has not been replaced because I made a mistake here. RECI, I've written it as REIC, but you get the point. Instead of recipient name, my name will appear here. Okay, so now I'll go back to automations. A happy holy Shubhamjeet has been triggered. Now after a minute, I'll check if I receive how can we help you email. Okay, I'll go back to my Gmail account. Okay, I've got this here. Okay, how can we help you? I've received how can we help you. Okay, so this is how businesses run automations to send emails and target you. Okay, I hope the steps are clear. I'll go back to Moosend. So again, I'll reiterate. The steps are to first create an email list inside audience, then create landing pages and lead forms, and then automate. Okay, so the flow is create an email list first, then create a lead form, and inside the lead form mention the email list that you want your subscribers to be added to. Then after you have created the lead form, you can create the landing page, or you can go to the third step, which is to create automation. Okay, I hope the steps are clear. If you do not understand anything, if you did not understand any particular step, you can watch the video again or you can write to me on my email. Okay, I will put it below the video. All right.
So that's everything I could share about Moosend. I did my best to cover every detail and I hope you learned something valuable. Now I want to share a small story with you. It was the year 2019. I had started affiliate marketing business in 2018, but I was reluctant to invest effort into email marketing. Then I purchased a course on affiliate marketing in which the coach conveyed the significance of email marketing for setting up a flourishing online business. While going through the course, it struck me that I was missing out on a big opportunity. I am a middle class Indian citizen, so I started my hunt for the best free email marketing tool. I found and used a couple of free tools until 2021. Then, when I took up affiliate marketing full time in late 2021, I thought of investing a bit in email marketing and came across Moosend. I chose Moosend for two reasons. Firstly, it was cheaper than other marketing platforms, and secondly, it was easy to use. So, if you're new to email marketing and want to accelerate your business, I would recommend you using Moosend. Now, I will share a few pros and cons of using Moosend. Okay. The first advantage of using Moosend is that Moosend campaigns will help your business to schedule emails, and if you're an organization that gives seasonal or festive offers, you can set up emails beforehand and schedule them for the festivals. Okay? The second advantage of Moosend is that you can create interactive pages and lead forms to capture users' attention and emails to promote your products and services. Okay? The third advantage of Moosend is that it is very easy to use. Everything is quite self-explanatory, and once you're comfortable with the platform, you can work your magic. Alright? The fourth and the most important one, if you're on a shoestring budget, is that it is cheaper than its competitors. Moosend's Pro plan starts at $9 per month as compared to ConvertKit's $15 per month creator plan. So if you're on a shoestring budget, you can start using Moosend. Being from the middle class myself, I preferred a cheap tool that just about does the work. The fifth advantage is that the support is super helpful. No matter how late it is, if you have a query, the live chat support is always active to guide you and solve your doubts. If you cannot understand what went wrong, the support team will access your account and rectify the problem. Kudos, Moosend. Now, I will share the disadvantages, the downsides of using Moosend. The first disadvantage is that it lags a lot. There have been times when I had to refresh my page twice or thrice while creating automation. So if you want to get your patience tested, Moosend is your go-to platform. The second disadvantage I face this 100 times is that while creating an email campaign, if you click preview, the content is reset. For example, if you write a wonderful email explaining the benefits of your product and click preview to check out how it will look on desktops, tablets, and mobile phones, the content will reset. 1 out of 5 times you will see the default content, so be careful. The third disadvantage is that the page does not scroll if you try dragging and dropping a specific email automation step to the bottom of the page. I face this all the time. I've reached out to their support for help, but they did not fix the bug yet. I will add that video too and give you an idea of what that bug is. Okay? The fourth disadvantage is that the lead form templates can be improved. By default, the lead forms capture only the emails of people. Where is the problem here? Suppose you capture only the emails of your leads. How will you address them? Hi xyz@gmail.com. Suppose receiving an email that greets you with your email instead of your name. How will you feel? If you are an established business, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it does not sound professional, isn't it? Hi Shubhamjeet sounds better than hi Shubhamjeet@gmail.com, isn't it? So when you create lead forms, you will be required to add a first name field or a full name field. Alright. The fifth drawback of Moosend is that it will take time to get used to the UI. The interface can be a little bit confusing and overwhelming, especially if you are a beginner. Taking full advantage of Moosend's automation, segmentation, and tagging requires time. However, you can greatly reduce the learning curve by referring to their knowledge resources. I've placed them below this video. Okay. The sixth drawback is that custom fonts. By the way, you can use custom fonts in Moosend, which is not possible in any of its competitors. So, the custom fonts disappear out of nowhere. For example, my brand font is Varela Round. I added it to be used in emails and lead forms, but sometimes the font disappears just like that. What do you do then? What do you do if you cannot see your font in their list? Yes, you are supposed to refresh the page a couple of times. Alright? The seventh disadvantage is that once the free trial is over, you will be locked out of the tool until you pay for the program. Yes, it has happened to me. So to get back my account and data, I was literally forced to pay. Now the eighth problem is when you import users into an email list, the operation will end unsuccessfully if the number of users is greater than 100. I found a workaround, however. I split the list into two Excel sheets with 50 subscribers each and then imported them into Moosend. And voila! The task was successfully completed. So that's about Moosend. In this video, I shared a few statistics about email marketing, gave a brief introduction to Moosend, then I walked you through the platform, and towards the end, I shared the pros and cons of Moosend. So if you want to get started with Moosend, you can click the link below this video and start your email marketing campaign. Okay. Please note that I'm an affiliate of Moosend, and for every purchase through my link, Moosend will pay me a commission at no extra cost to you. I pay $7 or $9 to them and you will pay the same. Alright? So, if this video provided you with value, please give it a thumbs up and share your feedback in the comments box below. And if you want to see more content related to affiliate marketing, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive updates as soon as I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.